Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today we're gonna talk about GameStop hopping in bed with Amazon. This weird kind of bizarre partnership they kind of have going on. So recently, for those of you who haven't followed this, GameStop will allow you to trade your games for Amazon credit. So essentially, you'll be able to trade your stuff in, and you'll receive credit on Amazon for your products. A lot of people are really weirded out by this, but technically, it's not all that bizarre. GameStop in certain states has always allowed you to trade in for gift cards and stuff, so I'm not too shocked. So if I have a trade credit card, I could go over and buy a Taco Bell gift card, Outback Steakhouse, Shell gas station when they used to carry. I don't know what gift cards they currently carry. I don't go into GameStop for gift cards. But I'm just saying that's kind of always been an option to where you can essentially take the trade credit and still go get stuff that you needed, but without taking their lower cash amount by getting a gift card. Now, I would ask particular stores if they do that. They also might not understand that they can do it because you're not allowed to buy a gift card with a gift card, but you can buy a gift card with a trade card. Just as a heads up for you, because a trade card is technically cash, but can only be used in the store, whereas cash is, well, cash. Kind of self-explanatory there. So the real beef to, the meat to this situation is more or less who's going to give you the better trade-in offer, Amazon or GameStop? Which good old BPGR did do some legwork for you on that. So I'm going to give you an idea of who's going to have that better trade-in value. Now, I think this was probably smart, I guess, for GameStop, because I guess certain stores in certain areas, due to pawn shop laws, can't actually give you gift cards. I don't really know how all that works. I know that you can do it at GameStop because we used to do it all the time, and there's no rule specifically stating that you can't do it. So we checked some games. That's essentially the big thing here. So, and they're bigger titled games. Like, none of these are smaller titled games. Some of these will shock you. I am effing astonished by the low prices on some of these. So, Gears of War 4. Amazon will give you $5 and GameStop will give you $5. I'm really shocked that that's only $5. And for those of you that go, oh, well, it's an Xbox One exclusive, just wait. You're in for a treat as well. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Amazon will give you $5. GameStop will give you $10. GameStop won. And this is also assuming that GameStop gives you the trade value, not the cash value, or doesn't come up with some other, this is your Amazon value if you wanted to trade in for Amazon products. But the weird part, too, is that money then won't be spent in their store, so they're essentially giving you more money. Because normally if you trade some stuff in and then you buy used games, their profit margin isn't really all that far off, and they're actually technically giving you less, because you're then paying their markup on those used games. Confusing how that works, but that's how it is. Mass Effect Andromeda. Amazon will give you $22.68. GameStop will give you $18. So Amazon won. Tied won. GameStop won one. Amazon's won one. Injustice 2. Amazon will give you $33.44. GameStop will give you $25. Resident Evil 7. They will both give you $18. Uncharted 4. This is the one that's going to shock all of you. $2. Both of them will give you $2 for Uncharted 4. Halo Wars 2. Amazon will give you $16.23. GameStop will give you $15. An Xbox One S controller. So that's the wireless controller with Bluetooth support, the newer ones. Amazon will give you $26.73. GameStop will give you $24. An Xbox One S. This is the Terabyte Battlefield 1 edition, by the way. Amazon will give you $153.01. GameStop will give you $150. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, $36.58 from Amazon, $30 from GameStop. So in a majority of those, Amazon won. Amazon will give you a decent chunk more on some of those. So I guess the way I would probably say to work that in the future would probably be for you to look at what each one would give you and keep in mind that Amazon will only give it to you if that's their like new trade-in price. So if it's not like new, the price could go down. And keep in mind too that it'll also take you about a week to get your trade credit from Amazon. But there's a little more to this as well. Like new for Amazon means it has to be in its original packaging. So with a system, if you don't have that original packaging, Amazon won't give you that full trade amount. So, and that can go down pretty drastically. Sometimes it's only like $5-10. So I would probably price out who's going to give you the better trade value. Or if you needed the money really quickly, I guess, and go from there. Because there's no real clear cut, oh, well, it's better to go to GameStop. Oh, well, it's better to go to Amazon. They both give you pretty shitty trade prices. And that's putting it lightly. I mean, you're better off, I guess, to sell them on eBay or personally sell them to a friend or however it is that you choose to get rid of them. Maybe a Facebook buy-sell group or anything like that will probably get you more money than what either one of these two will offer you. And that's not saying that Amazon's bad. Amazon just has a really crappy trade-in system. Unless you're trading in like a higher-end electronic. If it is a higher-end electronic, say a camera or a laptop, sometimes that value does go up significantly. But I mean, honestly, selling anything individually on your own is always going to net you more money than what any company is going to give you on a trade-in value, simply because they have to have people there to check the product, and they have to take it in, and then they have to resell it. So it can get a little more complex with how all that works, but there's a lot more on the back end for them to take that in than for you to just sell it personally and give eBay their 10%. And then PayPal their 5%. So either way, you're going to be giving some money over to some people, and that's just unfortunately the way that works. So I guess it's a good thing, though, that you can do it for trade credit, or you can just do it in store for gift cards, assuming that store will allow you to. And I don't know if that's a state-by-state difference or if that's a store-by-store difference. But I mean, I guess I really don't understand how I feel about this. I mean, it's not really any different. It's the same damn thing. There's no change here. Nothing. I wanted to be excited about this. Like, I went into the video like, oh, well, maybe GameStop's going to have a better trade-in value than what Amazon does, or maybe Amazon will have better. I figured I would have, like, some clear-cut way to come out of this. And don't get me wrong, like, if you have the game's case and the game's in decent shape, like you didn't scratch it up and treat it like a Frisbee disc outside, then probably I would go with Amazon, because on most of the game prices, they did beat GameStop a little bit. But then with the console, GameStop doesn't require you to have the box. Amazon typically requires the box for new products. So I would probably say check them both, see who's going to give you the better deal. I don't know. Do with this what you will. I wanted to be a little more in depth about this, because everyone I heard talk about it was just like, oh, well, now you can trade in at GameStop and get Amazon credit. I wanted to dive more into this. I wanted to explain more about it, and I wanted to come out with who's going to have the better trade value or something along those lines. And, well, unfortunately, it's a very convoluted... On games, I guess Amazon does a little better, would be what I would say. And I mean, there's only really like one game where they like clean sweeped them. and that was I dropped my pad, so I'm having to read off the floor. But Injustice 2 was the only one, and that was $33 and some odd amount of cents on Amazon and $25 on GameStop. So Amazon might give you more for a newer game. That might be the thing. They were pretty close or tied on a lot of them, so just look into what you got. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. They really help my channel. And I'll have plenty more content coming for you soon. I got new content coming, new types of content, lots of stuff coming. Let me know. I'm going to put a poll in the cards, so let me know how you guys feel about GameStop taking Amazon trades, good or bad. Which that's going to be your options, good or bad. So pick one. Or I'll put an option for indifferent. How's that? We'll give you 3 options. I'm getting crazy, guys. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments below and go ahead and fill out the poll and all that kind of stuff. But guys, thanks for watching. As I said, I'll have more content coming for you soon. I'm going to cover E3, and it's going to be a chaotic week, guys. So, thanks for watching. See you soon.